people begin to know that Chanel glasses were designed by Luxottica, would it change the way they think about Chanel glasses?
That would be totally wrong. That would be crazy.
You walk into an eyewear store to buy a new pair of glasses and are usually spoiled for choice. No matter if you're looking for prescription glasses or a pair of fashion sunnies, it's hard to choose from the sheer variety present. But did you know that 80% of all pairs that you see in that store are owned by a single company? Think about your favorite eyewear brand. Chances are that is owned by this eyewear giant Luxottica. So in this video, we will uncover exactly this company that you might not have even heard about, but literally owns the eyewear industry. And if you like general knowledge videos like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel to never miss another thing you need to know. Let's start. Okay, so what are some of the names that pop up when you think about your favorite sunglass brands? Ray-Ban, Oakley, Purcell, Prada, Burberry, and perhaps other luxury brands. All these eyewear companies are actually owned by Luxottica. And it's not just fashion sunglasses. They also own some of the biggest retailers like LensCrafters and Sunglass Hut that sell multi-brand eyewear products. Overall, they have more than 9,000 stores worldwide under its different subsidiaries and generated more than $10 billion overall in 2019. Luxottica has become a multi-billion-dollar eyewear conglomerate now, but its origins are rather humble. It was started in 1961 by Leonardo Del Vecchio in a small workshop in Italy. For the first 10 years, the company simply provided components for manufacturing frames. But 10 years later, in 1971, they created their very first self-manufactured frames. They then showcased a few custom-made designs at the Trading Expo, and the rest is history. From there on, they slowly started to grow and became a manufacturer, distributor, and eventually the biggest eyewear brand. But how did they manage to capture more than 80% of the entire market? The answer is by carefully owning the entire supply chain for the eyewear industry through distribution and acquisitions. While the company started by manufacturing their own frames, they quickly started to license out contract to other companies and started manufacturing for other brands. During this process, they built strong relations and an ecosystem of manufacturers, distributors, and retailers. They then slowly started acquiring companies all over the globe starting from the 90s. It was almost a series, starting with Vogue Eyewear in 1990, Brooks Brothers in 1992, Purcell in 95, Bulgari in 97, and then perhaps the most famous of all, Ray-Ban in 1999. They also bought Prada, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, and Burberry by the year 2006. They then acquired retailers to sell these brands that they purchased across major countries. The best example is LensCrafters, the biggest eyewear retailer brand in Northern America. They even acquired the parent company of Target and Walmart Optics, which gave them access to thousands of retail customers. Luxottica also focused not just on the mass market, but laid hands on sportswear glasses category, which was considered a niche. They did so by buying Oakley for $2.1 billion in 2007. Their most recent merger with Essilor in 2018 made them one of the biggest players in the prescription eye lens market. The group now designs, produces, and markets ophthalmic lenses, optical equipment, prescription glasses, and of course, sunglasses. All this means that 89% of the products sold in Luxottica stores are manufactured by Luxottica themselves. So the odds are that you'll buy frames made by Luxottica even if they're branded with Chanel, Tiffany, or Prada logos. Even though highly criticized recently for its over-monopolistic attitude and extremely huge margins, with no incentives to change, Luxottica still is and will continue to be at the helm of the industry. And while there is competition heating up in regional areas, their control on the overall global industry makes it really hard for a new player to enter and succeed at the same scale that they have done. I do hope you liked this video, and if you did, do drop in a like and subscribe to show your support for the channel. Thank you for watching.